Don, you were telling us today is the 15th of March of 2009, and you were telling us this is Don Marner, who was born in
1922
and went to war in England in 1940.
4 is when I went over.
44. Anyway, Don's got a few stories that he's got to share, and Don was telling us about the intern camp for Japanese in California. Now he's going to tell us about the kids in England that were sent north as a response to the German bombing. So we were in Liverpool, Don. So carry on.
Okay. I landed at Liverpool in very early July, right after D-Day in Europe. And so I was impressed with Liverpool because it was a big city, lots of people in it, lots of bomb damage where the Germans had bombed it before I got there. And so then
That's where the Beatles are from too, you know.
The Beatles?
Yes, Liverpool.
I missed them.
Yeah.
Then they put us on trucks and we never knew where we were going to go.
Yeah.
And we got out of Liverpool.
And you were like 21 at that time.
About 21, yeah.
Yeah.
And they took these trucks and we went out in the countryside. And the countryside in England is beautiful. It's green, there's lots of plantings, there's lots of trees, there's lots of bushes.
Yeah.
It's well manicured, it's beautiful.
Did you ever go to Stonehenge?
No, I stayed away from Stonehenge. I had too many other things to do.
I imagine. Well, there was a war going on after all.
Yeah, there was a war going on and I didn't want to go see a bunch of stones.
Yeah.
So we wound up in the country or near a little town about the size of West Branch.
Very small.
I would say it was about that. And
1,000 people or so.
I know that they had a carnival there.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't understand why they had a carnival during wartime, but they did. They had a carnival, Ferris wheel, they had all kinds of things, like we had here in the 1939s and 40s and 41.
Yeah.
So they unloaded us, not in front of barracks, but in front of some buildings. And if I remember, they didn't have any doors. They were coops. And I understood later that they were chicken coops. And what they were there for was, that's where the children from London came.